So we're starting out our new mini part series that is called How to Read Crochet Patterns with me, Abigail Crochet Style. So this is going to provide easy step-by-step examples, and I'll be walking you through reading a pattern and crocheting along with it. We're going to jump into the pattern. So this starts out by saying we're going to learn the abbreviations for chain, half a double crochet, and treble crochet. So it says start by CH. So first of all, we need to learn what does CH mean. So CH, so it can either be spelled lowercase or capitalized. CH just stands for chain. So it says chain 18. So you're going to start off with a slip knot since it says chain. I do have a video on how to do slip knot. Be sure to watch that. It is in my series. So we're going to just chain 18. So we're going to go chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we chained 18. And now it says R1. So R1 means row 1. That's all that means. So it's just row. Now it says start in the third chain / uppercase chain. So we're going to say here, we're going to say start in the third chain. Well, where's the third chain? So let's look at this. So we got the loop on our hook, which does not count. That is not a chain, so don't look at that. We've got this chain here. So there's 1, 2, that's a chain. Then we have 1, 2 loops, that's a chain, and then that's a loop, a chain too. So we have third chain, 1, 2, 3, third chain. We're going to start in the third chain from the hook, and then we're going to double crochet 15. So DC stands for double crochet. So double crochet 15, or it may say 15 double crochet, but if you see this, don't worry, it just means double crochet. I do have a video on how to do a double crochet, so you should watch that as well. So we have in our third chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, we're going to do a double crochet. So that is literally all that means. So it says do it 15 of those. So literally we're going to just go down the line and double crochet in all of these. So we're going to count. So we did 1, now we're going to do 2, then we're going to do 3. And if you want to learn how to do a double crochet, I have a video, so watch that. And I'll come back on the end when I finish this row. Alrighty, so we finished our first row. So row 1 is officially finished, and this is what it should look like. That has not been too hard. So let's go on to row 2. So R2 means we're starting a new row. So it says CH. So CH, remember it just stands for chain. So we're going to chain 2. CH2, chain 2. So 1 and 2. Then it says turn. So when you see this, you're going to take your work and literally flip it over. So that means turn. So you're just going to turn your work, and you're going to still hold your yarn just like you're supposed to. And now it says HDC 15. So HDC just stands for half double crochet. So half double crochet is a different stitch than a double crochet. And I have done a video tutorial on that too. So since it says half double crochet, we're going to go ahead and do 15 half a double crochets. So if you see our work, we just did our 15 double crochets, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 15. So now what we're going to do is when you're chaining, you're going to say, okay, well, our last stitch will not count. So we just chained 2. Well, that stitch does not count. This chain counts as a stitch. So we're going to do our half a double crochet, not into that one, but into the next one. So we're going to just insert our hook and do our half a double crochet. And so we're going to just do 14 more of those because it tells us to do 15. And we're just going to do half a double crochets, 15, so until the end basically. It may say do 1 half a double crochet in each stitch, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this row, and then we're going to go on to the next one. Alright, so row 3, R3 says chain 2, so chain 2, CH2, it just means chain 2, and then turn. So you're going to flip your work over like this, and now it says HDC. So remember, HDC is just half a double crochet. Be sure to reference to my channel if you do not know what that is, but we're just going to yarn over once, insert our hook to the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, then pull through all 3 loops. And then now it's got these parentheses. It says chain, so we're going to just go ahead and chain. Then it says SK next to stitches, or it may even just say ST. So ST just means stitches. So if it just says SK next to ST, then that means stitches. So we did our chain 2, turn, half a double crochet, chain 1, chain 1, and then skip, so SK next 2 stitches. So the next 2 stitches would be not the one that we just went into, which is this one, but we're going to skip that one and that one. And then we're going to do 3 HDC, so half a double crochets in the next ST. So we're going to skip these 2, then we're going to go into that third one and do 3 half a double crochets. So 3 half a double crochets in that one stitch, which literally means we're putting them all in the same stitch together. So like that, you see? So I literally did that, I chained, and then I did 3 in that stitch there. The next thing it tells us to do is X4. So it finishes out the parentheses and it says X4. So that really means we're going to do that 4 times. So then we're going to go to the beginning of the parentheses and it says chain 1. So we're going to literally just do it again. Chain 1. Then it says SK, so skip the next 2 stitches. So we're going to skip those next 2 stitches, and so into that third stitch here, as you can see, we're going to do 3 half a double crochet. So HDC, half a double crochet, and we're going to do our half a double crochets. We're going to do 3 into that stitch. Alrighty, and then we did that twice now, and we have to do it 2 more times. So we're going to go to the beginning of it again and copy it twice more. So now you'll see we've done it 4 times. So that's our first time doing it. This is our second time doing it. This is our third time doing it, and this is our 4th time doing it. And now it says HDC in the last stitch. So all we're going to do is finish off row 3 by doing a half a double crochet right there. So we're going to just go into our next stitch. So this would be our next stitch here. You see we just went to that one, so that's our next. So our row 3, and so row 4 starts off, it says chain 2, as you can see on the screen here. Then we're going to turn our work. So it says in the next stitch, double crochet and half a double crochet. So both of those are going to be in that one stitch. So double crochet and half a double crochet, they're all in that one stitch. So you see right there, double crochet and half a double crochet. And then here it says chain. So we're going to chain, and it's in the parentheses, and then into the chain space from R3. So R3 just means row 3. So it's saying into the chain space. So you see right here we have this chain space right here. That's what it's talking about. We're going to do a half a double crochet, and half a double crochet. So half a double crochet, HDC. We're going to do it into the chain space like it tells us to. We're going to just do our half a double crochet, and then it says double crochet, and then it says half a double crochet, and it's all into that chain space. And then it says do that 4 times. So we're going to go to the beginning of the parentheses, and it tells us to do a chain. So right here, chain 1, and then we're going to do into the chain space from round 3. So that's our chain space for round 3. Our next one would be right here. We're going to do our double crochet, half a double crochet, and then half a double crochet, as it says right here. And then it says to do it 2 more times. So we've done it 1 time, 2 times, and then we have to do it 3 and 4 times. So we're going to do it again. So chain 1, and then we're going to, let me give myself some more space. So chain 1, and then in the space from round 3, so this one, so the next space, we're going to do a half a double crochet. So half a double, then a double, and then half a double again. So basically that's what we're going to just do. We're going to repeat it 1 more time. Alrighty. And then it says there. So let me show you what we've done. We did that 4 times. So that was our chain 1, half a double, double, half a double, chain 1. And then it repeats 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're all in those chain spaces. And then it says half a double crochet in the last stitch. So half a double crochet, so HDC. So we're going to just do it in our last stitch. So let me explain really quickly what this means. So it says 15ST, 4 chain spaces. So it said that up here at the same on the top, and I just forgot to mention it. But the little number or like group in the parentheses at the very end of the row is just the stitch count. So this says 15 stitches. So if you were to count, we'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we have 15 stitches there. And then it says 4 chain spaces. So we have 1 chain space, 2 chain space, 3 chain space, 4 chain space. So altogether we have 15 stitches in 4 chain spaces. So that's row 4. Excuse me, I keep getting mixed up. But we're going to go on to row 5 now, which we're going to say is a chain 2. So let's see if you can do this one with me. I'm going to just do it on the screen, and then I want you to read it and do it along with me. So, okay, not that stitch, remember, it says in the next stitch. That doesn't count. So if you're looking at the top, that's our chain 2. We're not counting that one. Counting that is the next stitch. It says 2 DC. So remember, our DC stands for double crochet. So we're going to do 2 double crochets in that space right there. And then remember our parentheses, it tells us to chain. So we're going to chain, and then it says into the chain space from row 4. So from up here, we're going to do 3, and then remember DC, double crochet. So our chain space would be where? Right here. If you said right here, then you're correct. But we're going to keep going and doing our 3 double crochets. Oops. Our 3 double crochets as it tells us to right there. So we're going to do our 3 double crochets. So that's 2. And then this would be 3. And if you want to learn all these stitches, be sure to watch the rest of this series. It will help you tremendously, I'm hoping. And so we did that 1 time, and now we have to do it how many more times? 3 more times we have to go through it. So we're going to do it 3 more times. Okay, chain into our chain space from row 4. And we're going to do our double crochets into it. We're doing 3 double crochets. And then we did that twice. We did our entire parentheses twice, so now we need to do it 2 more times. So we're going to start from the beginning and do it again. Alrighty, into our chain space. Here we go. Alrighty, we did it 3 times now, and then we're going to do it for the last time in that last chain space. And then it simply just tells us after we finish this last cluster, it will say to DC in last stitch. So the DC in the last stitch just means to double crochet right in this stitch here. Right there's our last stitch. And I just double crochet. And so you see that we did it right here. First cluster, second cluster, third cluster, and fourth and last cluster here. And so that is row 5. And then this last one is row 6. So this is the last row in example 1. And it just says CH4. So that means chain 4. So we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then it says turn. So we're going to take our work and flip it. And then it says 15 TR. So TR is new. What is TR? So it means treble crochet or triple crochet. So this is a new stitch, and we're literally going to just do that 15 times. So if you want to learn how to do the treble / triple crochet, I do have a video of it, and I encourage you to watch it. But it's basically like a very, very tall double crochet. Gotta remember how to do it. Oh, seriously. Okay, so you're yarning over twice, going into the next stitch. And since it says 15, we're going to be just going into the stitches and not those chain spaces. So we have 1, 2, 2 there, then we're going to go in 3, and then we're going to pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Because my fingers aren't working right. And then we're going to skip over that chain space and go into the next cluster. Go into that top stitch there. The stitch. Go into the next stitch. Go into the next stitch. And then we're going to skip. Oops, I think I did that. Yeah, perfect. I'm just doing a double crochet for a minute. Gotta make sure you're doing the right stitches. Alrighty, so we're gonna just go there, and then now we have 2, 4, 6, and then we're gonna skip that and go into the next. So skip that chain space here. You see that's the little chain. We're not gonna go into the chain. We're gonna just go into the stitches. So this is our next stitch. And then we're going to go into our next stitch, and by the end of this row you should have 15. So hopefully you have 15 too, and you are following along with me in this example. And it does take a little time to get used to reading crochet patterns, but hopefully by the end of this video you will know how to do it. This is going to be a longer video, but it's so you know how to do it well and you'll remember the abbreviations. So let's see here. Alrighty, nearly done. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this. Okay, so if we count here, we're gonna say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Oh, yeah, and that one's 15, I believe. Is it? No, wait. Nope, I've got to do one more in that last spot right here. Okay, so now we have 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 treble crochet. So this is what the piece should look like. And this is actually a really pretty piece, so you could definitely make a blanket out of it if you wanted to. You just make it longer. Make sure you use a multiple of 18, but hey, don't worry about that right now. But we basically have finished this off. So I'm going to just chain 1 and cut my work. And then I'm going to pull through, tighten it. So that's finished. So I'm going to be keeping this for further reference. But that is basically it. So you see here we have our several different rows of our crochet stitches.
Well, that pretty much wraps up this video. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you, please comment below and hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and visit my channel so you can watch the rest of this series. I hope you enjoyed how to read crochet patterns and that you're going to join me for the next 2 videos that will be in the series. Be sure to check out my other series as well. It's called How to Crochet, and I have many step-by-step videos on stitches and techniques that are very useful and fun.